Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y equal to 3x raised to 4 minus 4x at x equal to 4. See, when you will be finding the slope of the given curve, do one thing. First of all, differentiate the curve. This is curve. Y, differentiation of y with respect to x, when you will be finding it, y differentiation it will be dy by dx. And 3 is a constant term, keep as it is. X to the power 4 differentiation is 4x to the power 3. So 4 into 3 will be how much? 12. 12x to the power 3 minus 4x differentiation it will be 4. Just x differentiation is 1. 1 into 4 in the sense it is just 4. So after finding the differentiation, when you will be finding the slope of the tangent, okay, here you have a standard formula. So slope of the tangent is equal to dy by dx at x comma y. Here only x values they are given in the given question, so x equal to 4 only that must be written here. So dy by dx at x raised to 4 is equal to dy by dx, in the sense already differentiated the given curve, you write them as it is, and x equal to 4 it is given. So after finding the differentiation, wherever x are there, in the place of x just you put 4. Okay, then 12 into 4 to the power cube minus 4. 4 to the power cube is 64. 64 into 12 is 768 minus 4. So total result of this is 764. This is the slope of the tangent to the curve at x equal to 4 is 764. Okay, this is the answer for this respective question. In this question, when you will finding the slope of the tangent again to the curve y equal to x cube minus x plus 1 at the point is x coordinate is 2. X coordinate in the sense x equal to 2 itself. Okay, y coordinate is again 0. So as you know very well, after given any one curve, first of all finding the first derivatives of this given curve. Okay, this is the first work. See, y differentiation is dy by dx. X cube differentiation is 3x square minus x differentiation is 1, and this is a 1 constant term, 1 derivative is 0. Therefore the differentiation of this full curve is 3x square minus 1. Now when you will be finding the slope of the tangent, as you know very well, the formulas of this is slope of the tangent is equal to dy by dx at x equal to 2, it is given. So this is equal to dy by dx, in the sense it is the differentiation of the given curve 3x square minus 1. So put x equal to 2 here, x square, it is 2 square. 2 square is 4, 4 3 is 12, 12 minus 1 is 11. So slope of the tangent to the curve at x equal to 2 is 11. This is the solution. In this problem, here you need to find out the slope of the normal to the curve, and two terms are given, x equal to a cos cube theta and y equal to a sin cube theta, and theta value is also given, it is pi by 4. So now you find out the differentiation of these two terms. Finding the differentiation of two terms and getting dy by dx is called as parametric differentiation. It is, as you know very well, in the concept of differentiation. Now first find the differentiation of x with respect to theta. Afterwards find the differentiation of y with respect to theta. So dy by dx equal to dy can be written as dy by d theta, dx can be written as dx divided by d theta. Dy by d theta, when you will finding the differentiation of this curve, okay, y equal to a sin cube theta, differentiation of y with respect to theta, a is a constant term, keep as it is. Sin cube theta differentiation is 3 sin square theta into sin theta differentiation is cos theta. That term is written here. Similarly, when you will finding the differentiation of x with respect to theta, a is a constant term, right as it is. Cos cube theta differentiation is, first find the derivatives of the power 3 cos square theta into cos theta differentiation is minus sin theta. A 3, both the terms are there in the numerator as well as denominator side, both are get cancelled here. Sin are gone, cos are gone, just sin theta divided by cos theta, and one minus symbol is just remaining. Okay, next after this dy by dx equal to minus sin theta divided by cos theta is remaining, this is equal to minus tan theta. When you will be finding the slope of the normal to the curve, first of all find dy by dx at theta equal to pi by 4 is minus tan theta, in the sense pi by 4, so its value is minus 1. Now just it is slope of the tangent to the curve, but when you will be finding the slope of the normal to the curve, slope of the normal to the curve is, it is minus 1 divided by dy by dx at theta is equal to pi by 4. It is given already, we have obtained its value. Now minus 1 divided by dy by dx, total result of this is minus 1. So put here minus 1. Minus minus both are gone. 1 by 1 is 1. So slope of the normal to the curve is 1. Okay, this is the answer. Next, when again finding the slope of the normal to the curve, here two terms are given, again parametric differentiation. X with respect to theta, y with respect to theta, find out its differentiation. So dy by d theta is equal to, first of all, b keep as it is, cos cube theta differentiation is 3 cos square theta into cos theta differentiation is minus sin theta. Similarly, okay, find the differentiation of x with respect to theta. One is a constant term, its differentiation is 0, minus a keep as it is, sin theta differentiation is cos theta. So result of this full term is what? 0 minus a cos theta is just minus a cos theta. Now dy by dx, dy by dx, when you will be finding dy, its full result is here, and dx, its full result is here. Divide dy by dx equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. So dy by dx, dy by dx, when you will be finding, so dy term is here, dx term is here, some of the terms are gone from the numerator as well as the denominator side. Okay, only this much is remaining, 3b divided by a cos theta into sin theta. Next, theta value is also given in this. So when you will finding the slope of the normal to the curve, first of all you find the slope of the tangent, afterwards we can easily find out the slope of the normal. Now 3b divided by a cos pi by 2 into sin pi by 2, as substituting you are now the value of theta. Okay, sin theta in the sense it is pi by 2, sin pi by 2 in the sense 1, but cos pi by 2 in the sense 0. 0 full term is how much? 0. So slope of the normal is 1 divided by dy by dx at theta equal to pi by 2, and it is minus. So minus 1 divided by 0, it is infinite, does not exist. So this is the slope of the normal to the curve. Next, find the points, okay, at which the tangent to the curve is and it is parallel to x-axis. Remember very well, okay, you people needs to remember one important point. When tangent is parallel to x-axis, slope of the tangent is 0. When tangent is parallel to y-axis, slope of the normal it will be 0. Okay, these are the very important notes, all you remember it. Next, first of all, when you will be finding the slope of the normal or slope of the tangent, okay, anything it may be, but in the given question they are given to finding the slope of the tangent or slope of the normal, they have not at all asked it. They are telling you to find the points on the curve. When you will be finding the points on the curve, first of all you needs to find out the differentiation of the given curve. Okay, next, you do one thing, first of all find the differentiation of the given curve. Dy by dx equal to 3x square minus x square derivative is 2x, 2 3 is 6x, it is written here, minus 9x derivative is just minus 9, 7 differentiation is 0. So after finding the differentiation of this, put x equal to 0 here, dy by dx equal to 0, because tangent is parallel to x-axis, slope of the tangent is 0. I said you already very well, it is important note, all you remember it. Therefore dy by dx equal to 0. After finding dy by dx equal to, after finding dy by dx and after substituting dy by dx equal to 0 here, so 3x square minus 6x minus 9 equal to 0. Okay, it will be one of the quadratic equations right now. Okay, now factorize this and you'll be getting the next factors. Now 3 you take outside it is, okay. Next, 0 divided by 3 in the sense 0. Next, afterwards x square minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. After factorizing to x minus 3 into x plus 1, these are the two factors you'll be getting. Now x equal to 3, x equal to minus 1, these are the two values of x. So x equal to 3 and x equal to minus 1, after substituting it back to the original curve, so that here the value of y you will be getting. Okay, first after substituting x equal to 3 in the original curve, here you'll be getting minus 20, and after substituting x equal to minus 1 in the original curve, you'll be getting again one more value. Okay, that is 12. Okay, next, these are the two important points right now you have got. Okay, these are the points. In this question, when you will finding the points on the curve, first of all, differentiate the given curve. Dy by dx is equal to 2 x minus 2 to the power 2 minus 1 in the sense 1. So differentiation of this full term is what? Dy by dx equal to 2 into x minus 2 to the power 1. So after finding the differentiation of this curve, okay, next you will be getting the slope. Okay, because they are given two number of points here. So after given two number of points, you can find out its slope very well. Okay, this is one of the concept in the straight line part. So when 2 points will be provided you can find out the slope, you can refer this formula. So dy by dx, or slope of the chord, is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, x1 y1 x2 y2. Substitute here, so the slope of the chord will be 2. Okay, dy by dx equal to 2, right now you got. Now dy by dx equal to 2 you put over here. After finding the derivatives of this curve, what answer you got here? 2x minus 2 here. So after substituting this values here, okay, 2 into x minus 2 is equal to dy by dx, in the sense it is 2. We have got the slope of the chord. Okay, 2 and 2 both are gone. X minus 2 equal to 1, x equal to 3. So x equal to 3 after substituting it to the original curve. So here you will be getting the value of y, that is 1. So these are the points of the given curve. In this problem, here you need to find out the equation of tangent, and its curve is y equal to x square minus 2x plus 7, and one parallel line is also given with this curve. So when you will be finding the equation of the tangent, first of all we are required here the coordinate points and slope. Okay, first find the derivatives of this given curve. Dy by dx equal to x square differentiation is 2x minus 2x differentiation is just 2, and you call this is equation number just for timing. Now you consider this line. In this line you can get the slope. How it is? By converting this respective line in terms of slope intercept form of y-axis. So minus y you take to the right hand side, so it will become what? Y is equal to 2x plus 9. So compare this respective line with the equation of slope intercept form of y-axis. So y equal to mx plus c. M is called as slope, m, but we cannot refer here m in the sense what? It is dy by dx. So slope of this is what? It is dy by dx. Dy by dx equal to 2. Extract the slope from this line, so slope of the line became how much? It is 2. It is dy by dx equal to 2. Okay, once you determine this, okay, next dy by dx, already you people have determined the differentiation of the given curve 2x minus 2, then slope already you got, that is dy by dx equal to 2. Equate dy by dx is 2, where you people have already differentiated the curve, that is dy by dx equal to 2x minus 2. Therefore 2x minus 2 equal to 2. Okay, next minus 2 you take to the right hand side, so it will be 2x equal to 2 plus 2 are how much? It is 4. So 2x equal to 4, x equal to 2. So x equal to 2, you substitute back again to the original curve, so that here you will be getting the value of y. Okay, y equal to x square minus 2x plus 7 is there. 2 square, it is 4. 2 into 2 is how much? 4. Next plus 7 plus 4 minus 4 both are gone. Next plus 7 is just remaining. This is the value of y. So right now you people have got the coordinate points, that is x is 2, y is 7. So slope is already you know it very well, it is 2. Everything you substitute again in the equation of a, so that here you'll be getting the equation of a tangent. Okay, next, so once you determine this everything, okay, next x1 y1 that is equal to 2 comma 7, and slope is 2. Now y minus y1 in the sense 7, slope is called as 2, x minus x1 is called as 2. Simplify this equation, so you will be getting this much. Y minus 7 equal to 2x minus 4. Then next this is equal to 2x minus y, take after taking to the right hand side, it will be minus y. then minus 4 plus 7, that is equal to 0. So at the last you will be getting the equation 2x minus y minus 4 plus 7 is how much? It is 3. This is the equation of the tangent. In this equation, show that tangent to the curve y equal to 7x cube plus 11 at the points where x is 2 and minus x equal to minus 2 are parallel. See, it is very simple problem. You don't think. First of all, find the derivatives of this curve. Y differentiation is dy by dx. 7 keep as it is. X cube derivatives will be 3x square. Okay, 7 into 3 is how much? 21x square. Now, x coordinate, its two values are given, x equal to 2 as well as x equal to minus 2. X equal to plus 2, after substituting here you will be getting what? 21 into 2 square, in the sense 4, it is 84. You call this equation number 1. Slope of the tangent at x equal to 2 is 84. Now x equal to minus 2, again you substitute in this curve. After finding the derivatives, whatever the answer you have got in this differentiated term, you substitute the values of x is minus 2, so that here you will be getting one more value. 21 into minus 2 square is how much? 4. 21 into 4 is 84. So slope of the one more slope of the tangent at x equal to minus 2 is 84. So equation 1 and 2 both will be similar, therefore these two are parallel. This is the proof of this problem. Next, when you finding the equation of tangent to the curve and is perpendicular to the line, you don't think. First of all, any one curve is given, find the first derivatives of the given curve. Dy by dx, x square derivative is 2x, minus 2x derivative is 2, 7 derivatives will be 0 because it is constant term. And here line is given. In this line you can get the slope. Convert this respective line in terms of slope intercept form of yx. So 5y keep as it is, minus 15x, after taking to the right hand side it will be 15x plus 13. So 5 you divide with this 15x as well as with this 3, so that here you will be getting y equal to 15 divided by 5, in the sense it is 3x, and 13 divided by 5. So totally y is equal to 3x plus 13 divided by 5. So 3 is called as slope of the tangent. Now you consider the slope dy by dx is 3, but here the curve is okay perpendicular to the line. In this case, when curve will be perpendicular to the line, you people needs to prove here the condition of perpendicularity. So slope dy by dx1 into dy by dx equal to minus 1, you write. Dy by dx1 is called as your slope. This slope you substitute. So dy by dx1 into dy by dx equal to minus 2, dy by dx1 in the sense 3, 3 into dy by dx equal to minus 1. So dy by dx equal to how much it is? Minus 1 divided by 3. This is your original slope. Here condition of perpendicularity you are proved here. So this slope dy by dx equal to minus 1 by 3, you substitute in this equation. So you will be getting here the value of x. So dy 2x minus 2 equal to minus 1 by 3. After simplifying this term, you will be getting the value of x, that is 5 by 6. Put x equal to 5 by 6 in the original curve. Here you will be getting the value of y. After simplifying this term, y equal to 217 divided by 36 you will be getting. So x value is very well, you know, it is 5 by 6. Y value is 217 by 36. So these are called as coordinate points, and slope you know it very well. It is 1 divided by 3. Both you substitute in the equation of the tangent. So y minus y1 equal to slope into dy my x minus x1. So y minus y1 in the sense it is 217 divided by 36. Slope is called as minus 1 by 3. X minus x1 is called as 5 by 6. So you go and simplify this full term. At the last you will be getting the equation of tangent, that is 12x plus 36y minus 227 equal to 0. This is the equation of the tangent. See, this is one of the important problem. If 8k square equal to 1, then prove that two curves are cut at right angle triangle. Two curves cut at right angle, in the sense what? You are supposed to prove dy by dx 1 into dy by dx 2 equal to minus 1. So in the sense what? Two curves will be when it cut right angle triangles. Okay, in the concept of differentiation and in the concept of straight line, okay, you people needs to find out the slope of both the curves and apply the condition of perpendicularity. So after substituting the slope of both the curves and simplifying, if we get -1, then both the curves will be cut at right angle. So just for timing, okay, you consider the first curve is, you call equation number 1, for the second curve you call it as equation number 2. Okay, next differentiate it. X differentiation is 1, y square differentiation is 2y, dy by dx. Okay, it is the slope of first curve. Next, find the derivatives of the second curve. Next, it is x is a u, y is a v. X differentiation, x keep as it is, y differentiation is dy by dx, plus y keep as it is, x differentiation is 1, 1 into y is y, then k differentiation is 0, then you call this is equation number 2. Then dy by dx equal to minus y divided by x. Okay, then after determining this everything, you people needs to find out the values of x1 as well as y1. So dy by dx at x1 y1 is equal to minus y1 divided by x1. So next, this is called as slope m2. M1 in the sense already determined, that is the slope of the first curve. M2 is called as slope of the second curve. So we people doesn't know the values of x1 as well as y1, that we now. Okay, consider m1 into m2 equal to -1. Okay, next m1 in the sense it is 1 by 2 y1, m2 in the sense minus y1 divided by x1, y1 y1 both are gone. Next m1 into m2 is equal to, it is minus 1 by 2 x1 is just remaining. Next we people doesn't know the values of x1. Okay, that we needs to find out right now. So now you call this equation number 3. So when you'll be finding the values of x I1 and y1, here one particular term is given in the question itself. So x1 equal to k divided by x1 whole raised to square equal to k square by x1 whole raised to square. It is given in the question itself. X1 raised to cube equal to, it is k square. X1 square into x1 is how much? X1 raised to cube equal to k square. Next, given k square equal to 1 divided by 8. You put that respective value here. So x1 raised to cube equal to 1 divided by 8. Then x1 equal to, it is 1 divided by 2. Okay, next 1 divided by 2, after x1 equal to 1 divided by 2, substitute these values. Okay, in the equation number 3, therefore there you will be getting the value of again y, that is minus 1 divided by, it is 2 into 1 divided by 2, 2 and 2 both are gone. Next minus 1 is remaining, therefore 2 and 2 both are gone. M1 equal to minus 1, M1 into M2 equal to minus 1. So therefore the two curves will be cut at right angle triangle. This is the solutions of this problem.